Yeah, corporate's fun. I
No, it's
used to.
not.
I mean, so when you say corporate, is that different from like working in small business? Like,
Yeah,
would you have to work at a small business?
yeah.
I see. So you never like no Googles, no no Twilios. Oh wow, that's crazy. You're burnt out from that too.
I'm burnt from that too.
I'm like I'm burnt out from corporate. I'm burnt out from the education system.
Oh
Who
yeah,
do-
I'm 100% burnt out from the educational system.
I'm burnt out from politics.
I'm burnt out from working with educational systems too.
Oh really? Well, I mean, luckily you only have to help a hint of it. You don't have to.
Yeah, like I learned very early on I could never be a teacher
Oh yeah. I mean, I can be a teacher.
or any sort
Educator.
of like educator.
Yeah, I can educate. I like educating. I love teaching.
Could you educate kids? That's the
I
real
mean,
question.
I feel like that's what I'm doing now. I mean, I have Caleb. Caleb. I'm mentoring Caleb. I'm mentoring this guy from James Campbell.
Caleb is not high school though.
No, but what's it? Owen is. Owen is in high school,
Oh,
but
okay, no, that's slightly different. I'm talking about like educating, like having a
curriculum. Calling the
curriculum
curriculum.
and grading system for entire classes,
Well, I feel like entrepreneurship.
and you do it like every day, Monday through Friday, you know, for like 4 quarters, right?
Yeah.
And then you have like a summer break. I could never do that. I could never design and implement a curriculum for students to follow.
Oh, so you definitely would not be Diana then. I design education, but I have to tell you, I used to teach classes. I used to teach school before, and I mean, just like I guess just like most of the things I do, I would study the curriculum right before the class. Like actually, I would study the curriculum in traffic. I'd be in traffic, and I'm like, okay, well, okay, what is this proof? Okay, proof, and then when
Well,
yep,
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, okay. Um,
can you do that? No,
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 actually, I
no.
don't think I could
Okay.
do
You're like, okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah, because like I used to tutor math
Mm.
from like high school and college. 'Cause that was like my part
Magnesium,
time mathnasium.
when
Yeah.
your dad owed magnesium and Hawaii. But
Yes.
I'd probably be a better worker than
Dealing
you.
with kids is just exhausting.
Well, because they don't want to learn.
That's kids.
That's what I'm saying. If there's a study out there that correlates between, I feel bad that I'm eating. Correlates the age with motivation to study. I'm pretty sure that's going to show that the younger you are, the less you want to do school.
Well, the older I get, the more I feel like I don't want to do any more
I
school.
guess that's true too. Yeah, I mean you definitely are an exception to the rule. You're an exception to the rule.
I'm an exception to the rule. Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like so I do understand what kind of perpetuates it. I believe that people like in their current lives are probably not like the thing about you is like you just told me all the things that satisfy you in life, right? No corporate job, not going to school, all these different things. I think what happens is people do the jobs that they're in their jobs and they're like, dang, this is kind of shitty. Like maybe I should try to do something else. And I think that's where people end up going back to the education system, going back to school and trying to start their second life, right?
I guess so. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
so
because you don't want to restart. You don't seem like you're a person who wants to do a second life. Like you don't want to change careers. You don't want to.
well. I mean, like, I don't mind doing. I would. I mean, I can see myself like doing some like horizontal changes, in career and life, but nothing.
Like
Not
lateral,
like
horizontal,
yeah,
a lateral move.
lateral instead of vertical.
I don't mind doing horizontal changes. I'm like, what is
Isn't that
horizontal?
what isn't that what it's called? Horizontal and then
No, it's
vertical.
lateral. Lateral.
Okay,
Yeah,
lateral.
I mean, but honestly, they mean the same thing. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
guess I'm doing lateral, changes in life that are like kind of similar to one another.
yeah.
Not like drastic changes, like from
Like
going from doing
marketing
marketing
person to
into
trash pickup. No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
becoming an engineer or
Oh yeah.
studying becoming a scientist or becoming a lawyer.
Well, see, and that's the funny thing. You know how you changed your major, a few times. I don't know how many times you changed your major. I've always stuck to kind of my major. I did programming, and then I was like, okay, I can apply this to whatever. But do you think that with your trajectory of your education, you could go back to those um, areas of study and be like, okay, I can go back to school and I could finish an engineering degree, or I could finish a music. Weren't you doing a music degree too?
History.
History.
Yeah.
I mean, history. Dude, I think you'd be a good history.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If I had the money and the time, or I guess the money, um, yeah, I
You would
would.
go back to history.
I could probably. I could see myself getting a history degree.
Would you?
Completing
But
it.
the hard thing about a history degree is like, what would you do?
Yeah, exactly. That's
You'd
the
be a
reason
teacher.
that's
You'd be a
exactly
teacher.
why I didn't pursue a history degree. I was originally going to do a history minor, but then I was like, why am I spending an extra
20,000.
year or so just to finish it?
Yeah, a year or two of school and $20,000 just to be a history minor. And but I guess it'd just be bragging rights. Yeah, I'd say, hey, I'm a marketer with a a minor in history.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
Just
sounds
wouldn't- I mean,
not.
I was an engineer degree. I was an engineer. I was pursuing an engineering degree at 1.2.
Wow.
Or at first, actually, that was my first degree. Technically, my first degree was liberal arts, and then once I finalized like what I wanted to do a little bit more, then I switched to engineering. Did that for I think 2 years. I think it was in my second year, third year of engineering degree.
Yeah.
Then switched to business.
Business, yeah. See, so you just described 90% of your generation's path to education. And then, but what's good is the fact that you're actually using your degree. A lot of people don't end up using their degree, which is very sad. I think I have a friend that's a
Well,
fault.
I mean, well, once I switched to business, I actively pursued trying to make sure I landed
A business job.
a business job. Yeah.
Oh, see, then I think, like, see, your career path, like, ended you the way that I think most parents would be like, okay, well, at least he's doing stuff in his degree. Some people, I feel like, especially when they get degrees, it's like they want to do kind of what they got the degrees in, but there's no jobs. I mean, because if you can imagine, let's say that in your class, right, you have 60 people who have not business degrees are pretty general, but let's say
Mm-hmm.
something specific, like an art degree, right? How many
Mm-hmm.
people? How many of those people are going to find design companies to take them on? You know what I mean? Like how many companies are going to be out there that are looking for a graduated design person? And then,
Yeah.
of course, like I would rather just hire someone who's been doing design for 4 years in another company versus someone who has a degree in a design uh, field,
Mm-hmm.
because they would be able to do the job. They could handle the job. I mean, and that's another thing too. How do you even know you can handle the job?
That's why a lot of people change.
Yeah,
They find out then that they can't.
education is a
Or,
scam. JK, I don't know. I believe in education for doctors and lawyers,
yeah,
for
STEM.
for doctors and lawyers and scientists and
STEM degrees, yeah,
engineers.
it makes 100%
Yeah, yeah. But
difference.
the social sciences, I don't know. I'm not convinced just yet. Social sciences, business, not even that. Marketing, maybe coding, programming.
You think
That's
you need a degree in computer science or to
no, a trade school is just perfectly fine, or a
boot
coding
camp?
camp. Yeah, boot
Oh,
camp.
boot camps, yeah.
But I mean, and you know this, like coding is not for everybody. Um, my
Yeah.
yeah, my sister and I think her boyfriend had done coding together, and they just one stuck with it, and now is working at Google, and the other one did not stick with it, but she's working at Google too, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, she's not doing coding though; she's doing cloud security, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Right there,
So
you go.
network infrastructure and security and stuff like that.
Kind of like I think more so like that whole situation with the airlines and everybody. It's more that like how Microsoft had that
I mean, the
situa-
CloudStrike
yeah,
bug.
CrowdStrike. Yeah, I think her old company. Actually, I should look it up. I think her old company did something similar to CloudStrike.
That CloudStrike provides
Security.
security, right,
Yeah, yeah,
to companies.
yeah. So this company is a recognized leader in dynamic cyber defense, threat intelligence, and incident response services.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cybersecurity firm. So if this is her company, let's look at CloudStrike. Or is it CrowdStrike?
Yeah, CrowdStrike.
One second. I wonder what podcasters do when they sneeze. I guess they just edit it out.
Or maybe they just don't sneeze.
Possible. CrowdStrike Holdings is an American cybersecurity technology company based in Austin, Texas. It provides endpoint security, threat intelligence, and cyber attack response services. That sounds about the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, the company she was working with got bought by Google.
Great for them.
I know. Can't wait till we're bought by Google.
You know, it was funny. Vivio at one point, we were a lot of. No, we weren't in talks, but everyone inside was hoping one day Google would just buy us. I know, but we were just all hoping one day they would just announce that, oh, Vivio we're being bought by Google. I doubt that. Like, if we were to be bought, it probably would result in like half the company being laid off. Yeah. We just want you for your SaaS. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The customer base, the data, the customer data, yeah, databases. Mm-hmm. Well, Verizon, there's also Yellow Book pages. Mm-hmm. No, I don't mean it would probably never. It was like it would never have happened. Google doesn't need to. They have their own in-house firms, kind of. Yeah. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Yeah. So just stop talking. No, you just end it. You just press the stop button like now. Like right now.